Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is a reading for my Gemini Twinflame Collective. This reading, we're taking a look at what's happening in your twin flame energies, where you find yourself on your journey, what's happening with your person. This does not specifically have to be a reading about you and your person, and it could be about other energies that are coming into play as well. I think that there's such a great misconception around the twin flame journey, and that the ultimate goal is to do whatever you can to come into physical union with that person. But if it's a spiritual journey, then why would the 3D reality matter so much? It's not really about a physical union. It is about learning, evolving, and growing through all of the information you've gathered about what love really is. Because if you are a twin flame on a twin flame journey, whether you are with your twin flame or not, most of you are not. If you are a twin flame, you have had harsh challenges around discovering what love is. You did not come into this time-space reality with this fully formed, comfortable concept of what love is being handed over to you from your family. You have felt unloved very early on with your at least one primary caregiver, maybe both of them. You have felt like an afterthought in most of your scenarios, even with family and your community. You have felt like you don't fit in, and you're misunderstood. It's a different journey for you. You did not come here to adopt an existing blueprint of what love is, because that was not authentic and that was not working. So you came here, you took a very hard path to sift and sort, to gather experience, information, and context around what unconditional love really is, to activate those blueprints within yourself, in the information that is and the technology that is your body, so that you can activate that and have that awoken for the collective. And I think that it's only natural that our ego would associate the importance of love with the many love stories that we've been sold in the society for the longest time. But love, unconditional love, is not about possessing someone, and it's most certainly not about establishing your value based on whether or not somebody chooses to wake up next to you every day. So it doesn't matter where you are. We're just going to see what's happening in your journey. This reading could bring through information about a soulmate. You could have come into full individuation by now. Whatever information, and that looks different for all of you. It could be in you finally giving space to your purpose and your calling, and that being your great love story, and then manifesting the soulmate that is an absolute match to complement that. It doesn't matter where you are. It is a journey. And you'll never get it done, and we'll always be finding new ways to get into alignment with who we are as a twin flame. But there's no right or wrong here, and everybody's story is not exactly the same. So we're just going to take a look. So when I say this is a reading for my twin flame collective, it is for those of you who have come to bring through new information, to activate the upgraded blueprints and the codes for what unconditional love really is, to be an example of that, and to teach that to the rest of the world. Perhaps not through your words, but with your energy. So whatever spirit wants to talk to you about today, and any information that can come through regarding your counterpart, that's what we're going to take a look at. Most importantly, this message is about you. Okay? So if you're new to my channel, I'm Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. I'm a medium, a channel, and this channel is about me being that interpreter of the messages and the information that your inner being, that source, is bringing through to serve you at this time, that you just might not be in a place to be able to hear on your own at this time. We're all in this together, and it's okay that we support one another. If my message and my energy resonates with you, I hope that you decide to become a part of the community. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can receive notifications for when I upload. If you're returning, I welcome you back. So good to have you guys here. Thank you so much to my loving community here. Thank you for showing me all your support over the past couple of weeks. Thank you for interacting with the videos and for letting me know how these messages are supporting you and have inspired you. It inspires me, and it just lets me know that what I am offering is of value. So thank you so much, guys. Please continue to comment and interact with these videos. Share with your friends and your loved ones who you feel will benefit from it. It just makes it possible for people who might benefit from having access to these videos and these messages to have access to them. Okay, so let's begin. Right. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for allowing me to channel and bring through these messages for you today. Thank you so much, beautiful soul, for your willingness to be here. We all benefit as a result of your drawing breath. Just drawing breath is enough. So we thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Light worker, healer, teacher, angelic soul, uplifter. You care about being the best version that you can be so that you can offer that as a contribution to our existence. You care about the well-being of everyone, sometimes to your detriment. You have a purpose here. So let's see what's coming through Gemini. For Gemini, the energy that's coming through is eclipse in Gemini. Negotiation. So something is coming into clarity for you. You're getting a full picture. You know, sometimes when you look back on things and you look at a journey and you look at what you've experienced and how you've shown up in certain scenarios and what's happened between you and this thing we call life and some relationships, sometimes you can get a fuller picture when you sort of look back. And you are rising to a challenge because you are ready for something new. And negotiation is coming up, which lets me know that for a long time, Spirit is showing me, Gemini, that you have been in a place where you have made decisions where you have where you have just wanted to protect yourself or let in what it is you need in that moment without fully discussing what it is that you expect, what it is that you deserve, because of fear. Maybe fear that what you are asking for will be unrealistic or would then mean that you don't get anything. So you have been in a position where you've navigated between initially letting everything in and just sort of welcoming whatever you can get and appreciating it, because needing that companionship, needing that connection, and then feeling really overwhelmed with the outcomes of it, because when the door's wide open and the window's open, the wind's going to blow anything in, right? And so yes, we can enjoy the sunshine, but then it also comes with some insects maybe and some dust and some dirt from outside that then becomes unpleasant. So that's what I'm being shown. And then you went from that to being in what seems to be this hermit mode, where you would just sort of follow your routine. Okay, I'm just going to do this because I don't want drama and I just don't want to be in that position where I'm having to deal with and clean up messes that people are bringing into my life. A lot of what you've been doing has come from a place of self-preservation. And I'm hearing from Spirit, it's sort of the hermit mode, your own definition of what the hermit mode is. It looks different for each and every Gemini. And now you're in this place where you're realizing that you have more clarity about what it is you want relationships to look like moving forward, what you want, what you enjoy, what you want more of, and what you don't particularly want. And you're in this place where where your guides are saying to you, it's okay to have discussions and to talk about to get onto the same page with people, to negotiate. Spirit is also showing me, for some of you, this is in the workplace where you're feeling, okay, you've earned your stripes and now you can negotiate your salary, or you can negotiate another position, because you have a clear idea of how all of this runs and where you would be best, which position would be best suited to you and where you would offer the most value. This is about your wish fulfillment, Gemini. This is about you understanding the value of choosing your path, yes, but understanding that how you choose your path determines whether your path is a solo one or whether your path has companionship. So naturally, there's a little bit of negotiation when we're doing things with other people, right? Because we need to be considerate of what they want and what they like and what they want to get out of things, and we need to give them the opportunity to do the same for us. So this is about you speaking up, about you communicating what you're willing to give, what you are recognizing, and to listen to what maybe you don't yet know what this person needs or what they need or what is needed, and you then saying, well, I have the capacity to meet that, but maybe I don't have the capacity to meet that, and is that a deal breaker for you? And so that's the sort of negotiation that's coming into play here. And this comes with a certain level of self-awareness and maturity, because you cannot be in a place of fear and insecurity to be able to be in the energy of negotiation. You need to know what it is you can offer. You need to know where you are, because we have a lot of people that step into situations and they say, yes, I'll do that, without actually sitting down and well, can I do that? Yes, of course I can. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it because that's what they want and I really need this. And then we end up being disappointed by those people because they were not honest with themselves, and therefore they could not be honest with you, and vice versa. So that is the energy you are in. And I'm getting the number 9. So I'm getting the number 2, which is about choice, and it's about 2 ones coming together. Okay, so that speaks to me of companionship, of something coming into unity. And then there's the number 7, which is the number of good fortune, and Spirit is showing me the Wheel of Fortune along with the number 7. It's about knowing what you deserve and just feeling in your belly that right now is a good time to ask for what it is you want, because you deserve it and you get to have it if you're willing to ask for it. And together 2 plus 7 makes 9. That's your wish fulfillment. That's your emotional. That's you being at a place where you filled your emotional cups and you understand how to do that. You might not always get it 100% right, but when you realize, oh, I'm feeling a bit depleted, you know exactly what to do to fill that cup. You don't look for it externally. And the 9 of Coins being you being in a place where you're okay with your relationship with money. You're not feeling the anxiety and the shortage, where you sort of have a clear idea of what leads you to that places of shortage, and that all you need to do is to stop making that decision, and what leads you to that place of feeling, maybe keeping score and feeling like it's not enough, and then what you need to do in response to that. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't, and this will lead you to different outcomes, but it's not like you feel completely disillusioned with your life anymore. Okay, Gemini. This has been a long time coming. It's been a long journey for you to get to this place. You've experienced such knocks in the past and with very contrasting relationships. Particularly, I'm being shown towards a partner that really broke you down, that really had a very, very negative impact on your mental health to the point where you were struggling to grasp reality and to just get a hold of your life again. So it's been a really, really long journey of patience and healing. The other oracle card that I'm getting for you from my Shapeshifters Oracle is, you are unlike anyone else, Gemini. Your contradictions and complexities are so interesting. This is your card. Look at that. And I'm definitely just getting this energy of you being in this paradise where you are feeling satisfaction and enjoyment with how the universe comes to meet you. The butterflies could be a symbol for you, a confirmation. But this is about transformation. And then we've got the frog here in the corner that we could easily miss because it's the same color as the grass. And the frog is also a symbol of transformation, of going from one form to the other, from the tadpole to the, going through these major evolutions and transformations to get to be the frog, right? And then the butterfly itself having the journey of the caterpillar. I want to see, let's read from the booklet. I'm going to get all the information about this because this is really nice, so that I don't miss anything for you here. So let's see. Let's see what this card says to you. You are like any other. You are unlike any other, Gemini. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. Okay? As caterpillars undergo metamorphosis, they turn to a sort of mush inside their cocoon. So too in your life, everything seems to have lost direction and feels quite meaningless. But you will regroup, reform, and transform. A new world speaks of the necessary process you must undergo in order to create an important change. Developing new true friendships, repairing a damaged relationship, working on your skills in an area that does not come easy to you, making difficult choices about your integrity. All are addressed by the beings in this card, as they too have undergone the challenge of change. You will notice that on the card there are beings who are hybrid, the butterfly frogs, who are at once not quite one thing or another, like Gemini. This is how your changes can seem to others. Sometimes, which are you? They may ask. This or that. Many in life will want you to fit nicely into a category so that they can easily label you and not undergo the difficult task of truly knowing who you are, Gemini. You do not have to choose between things. Humans are often contradictory. Simply to be true to you. Be a frog with wings. Be all of who you are and experiment. Let others be puzzled. You have the courage to defy boxes, labels, and other easy ways of avoiding truly knowing people and the world. You are unlike anyone else. There is no one like you. This is the universe's only chance to have you in this world. Being your own self is not always easy. You have gone through a very difficult time, but you have passed the test and been reborn. You have done well to keep going, and now you can begin to see how worthwhile all the changes and sacrifices were. Although it seemed you were in an endless middle ground, where you had no outcome and only repetitive tasks, judgments, and criticisms for your choices. A new time begins now. You have successfully reinvented yourself by doing what is not always easy. There will be more enjoyment and fulfillment and less worry about, and some things that once were difficult will now be simple for you. There will be exciting new people for you to meet, and some of your old friends will come on this journey of change with you. You worried, didn't you, about whether this time of goodness and hope would come? Well, have no doubt, it is here. Your decisions are being challenged. There is confusion concerning who you are. People who have been close to you may draw away or feel betrayed and confused at this time because they no longer know who you are, they say. This is a time for making choices that may seem to be odd to others, but which assist you in becoming the unique being you are. Refuse to be labeled and create your own style, look, approach, and identify even if it does not seem popular at first. Mash concepts and come up with approaches that are innovative and exciting. Stick to your truth and go through the challenging times in order to reach a place where you are accepted and loved for who you are. If this card reaches out to you, while you are feeling extremely alone, take heart. All will be worth the dark times. You have the light of your own truth on your side, and all who see it will come to know you truly and love you for all your contradictions. You are inventing the future, not only for you, but for all those like you. Don't give up just before the miracle of change blooms. And what Spirit is showing me is how often we have people in our lives that have decided that they know who we are because they see us through a lens that is suitable for them. And the moment that we project a part of ourselves that does not serve them, then suddenly they say, oh, you've changed. They've just never really gotten to know you for who you are and loved you unconditionally. You see? Because if somebody loves you unconditionally, their love for you is not about them or about what they think you should be. It's about all that you are. And the many ways in which you change and evolve will be a celebration for them. So for some people, they're going to catch up to that wisdom, and for others, it might seem like a rejection of who you are, Gemini, but really it's protection. It's a blessing. It's your guide saying, oh, this person does not deserve to be in your energy. You are a gift to the universe. We will never have another version of who you are and how you show up as a part of this great collective right now. That is how precious you are, Gemini. What else does Spirit want to say to you? You've got the Strength card. Look at that. Okay? So you've got the Strength card. Most people fear their inner shadows, their inner beasts, what we sometimes call our inner demons. Your shadow side. Most people spend an eternity trying to prove to the world that they have nothing to do with any shadow side that they have. They have that shadow side like skeletons tucked away in cupboards, and you, Gemini, are the one that when you step into a room, those chests that have been locked with all of those skeletons inside pop open and those skeletons begin to dance. You are a powerful force of healing and transformation in people's life, but that can be an uncomfortable thing. This is you healing what many would experience and perceive as very, very dangerous in the woods. You are not leaving the wolf for dead. You are offering that wolf friendship, love, healing, and companionship. This is strength. Strength is about that individuation with all that you are. Being honest with yourself about all that you are and finding yourself in a place where you can do that without judgment. It's learning to understand the value of authenticity and how it plays a powerful role and contributes to the collective expansion. Because we have been programmed to be nice and codependent, and so being authentic contradicts that, and therefore naturally we think that's wrong. You've got the energy of the Queen of Wands. This is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, so you might have that in your chart, but this could also have been someone that's played a big role in your calling back of yourself. But for many of you, Gemini, this is your energy. Look at how these people gather at your feet, at the hem, just to be able to touch the hems of your dress. Look at this beautiful golden dress. That is your solar plexus. That is you being at a place where you are fully in touch with your passion. You understand the value of your purpose, and you have confidence in yourself. There is self-worth. There is self-trust. And then you've got this beautiful red scarf that blows behind her, and that is the color of the root chakra, of community, of tribe. Of you knowing that your tribe, they get to be who they are, and sometimes they can appreciate you and sometimes they don't. And you're okay with that. And when they're in a place where they don't fully value you because they're resting with the part of themselves that you shine a light on, then they just make space for other people in your tribe to find you. You are a powerful healer. You are so gifted. And you are this wayfarer. So what I'm being shown is like this house in the middle of nowhere in the forest. Okay, let me explain. When we embark on the journey of the dark night of the soul, that is about us fighting the many shadows within us, and the concepts and the constructs about what our reality is, to give space to what is true within us. That is us trying to navigate the 3D world and give space to who we are as a soul being. That is us rediscovering our truth. That can sometimes show up through depression and anxiety and various mental health challenges. It doesn't matter how it manifests. Sometimes it's a relationship breakdown. It's us finding ourselves at a place where we've lost everything, and now we've got to put the pieces of who we are together. This is the journey into the dark forest, and in every fairy tale you will see that the princess ultimately has a journey into the dark forest. And in that forest, there are many things that she could fear that could be harmful. But there's always this wise witch, the witch that comes and meets her somewhere and gives her a potion or something. That is the medicine woman. That's the magician. Sometimes she meets that person in a house in the forest or in a cave. That house in the forest is that pit stop that we get to have, where we are offered medicine that then help us to embark on the second half of that phase through the dark night of the soul. More empowered, where something has been activated within us. And the witch in that cave or in that house that offers us that medicine, that medicine woman and magician, that is you. Many people have been led to your home, to your cave, when they were about to give up hope and just lie down on the forest floor so that the wolves can eat them or the bear can tear them to pieces. And then you would appear. Often you are alone in your house in the woods with your medicine. And often, once you've fed that person soup and strengthened them a little more, they move on. And you do feel left behind. Nobody seems to stay. But all of them, we all carry you in our hearts You are eternally a part of who we are in our process of becoming, as we touch lives and make magic in our world moving forward as a result of meeting you and spending time with you. It's not happening in the 3D necessarily, but you are huge energetically. You exist. You are part of the stories that they tell. You are part of their testimony. You're a part of the books they write, the music they make, the souls they touch, the people they heal. You're a part of their greatness. And you will live on in them long after they leave these bodies. Anything else? Okay, let's see what the Isis, the goddess Isis, has to say from my Isis deck. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what goddess Isis has to say. Okay, magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're a magician. You are a spiritual practitioner. There is so much power in the work that you do, and you are being called back to doing your work and your purpose. For those of you who are already doing your work and your purpose, you are going to be called to new grounds, higher grounds with this. You are an ancient being, and you have sacred knowledge and power running through your bones. Here we have this wheel, and I'm being reminded of this wheel of fortune where everything comes full circle, and there's so much power within this circle, and that power is you. Enter the chamber of healing, healing in the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. Magic and ritual, and you're entering the chamber of healing. Inside of this chamber, you will not be alone. I feel like you will be working with someone or with a group that is going to support you and offer you protection and offer you support in your work. You are on the path of the divine warrior. You have a divine destiny. And that destiny is what you are negotiating at this time. Not negotiating the destiny, what is destined is done, but those who get to be a part of that destiny, that is what you're negotiating, that relationships. I feel like something, like you're about to enter a whole new world. You're about to embark on a whole new opportunity, a whole new space where you will be able to heal, but also teach and maybe offer this magic, this crafting of sacred practice where you can teach this to others. Powerful. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening with your divine counterpart. Okay, Spirit is saying, we look at where you are on your twin flame journey, where you find yourself right now in relation to love and your twin flame awakening, and then where your divine counterpart is as well. And then we go into a little bit more detail. And I want to look at what's coming in that is new after that as well. And then I'm going to take a look at all the signs, because you could be dealing with any sign, their feelings for you, okay? So whoever you're dealing with, their feelings for you. Okay, what's happening for you energetically is you're in the energy of the High Priestess. I've already said that. You're gifted. You're connected to the other realms. You see what is behind the truth. You see into the shadows. But there are some things that you don't see yet. You're feeling guarded. You're feeling guarded with your stability. You're feeling guarded with your money, maybe. You're feeling guarded. You're feeling like you've always been in a position where you were taking care of others and you're ready to be taken care of. What you don't see coming is exactly that. Is a new phase in which you are taken care of. What is happening for my Gemini's divine counterpart right now? What is happening in this Gemini counterpart's energy? Okay, so Gemini, your divine masculine is looking at options, realizing that they could do anything at this point. This person is feeling that whatever they choose to do, they're going to be victorious. They're in the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to take another look at this. I feel like your person is wanting to make a choice. There's a judgment call that needs to be made. They need to close something out. I feel like the Seven of Cups could be options that this person's been entertaining. Feeling like, why rush into making a decision? I've got time. I'd rather risk losing and give myself an opportunity to explore all my options than to make a decision and then I've let other options go and it doesn't end up being the right one. But I think that your person is at a place now where they are ready to make a judgment call. This is judgment. This is the card of karma. And what that means is you can have 6 farms that you are planting seeds on, and the karma of dividing your seeds, spreading them out so thin, and having to tend to 6 farms is going to show, right? So either it's going to be a total win for you because you realize that 3 of those farms were not, the soil was rotten and nothing was going to grow, and so you're happy that you divided your seeds because now at least you have half of what you would not have had you only chosen 1 farm. Or you can find yourself feeling really spread out and realizing that 5 of those farms didn't do so well and only 1 did, and you would have done way better if you just focused all your energy on the 1 farm. Perspective. But that is what your person has. It is true only to your person and to their karma. But a judgment call is being made. They want to do things different moving forward. And they want to heal things here. I feel like they want to heal things with you. I feel like this person wants to let you know what's happened. I'm almost being shown that this person feels like they feel a sense of joy in letting you know, hey, that thing didn't work out so well for me. So I got what I deserve, and I hope that makes you happy, because I'm happy to be able to tell you that because it just confirmed how great you are, okay? It's giving them a sense of joy. I don't feel like they're in their pride about this or in their ego at all. It's giving them a sense of joy to feel like, I want to go back to Gemini and say to them, you were right. And I learned a lot, and I've healed a lot. King of Cups. Okay, this could be a water sign, but the King of Cups is about the king that is intuitive, is the king that wants to do things on his own terms. He knows his mind, he knows his heart. And this is a king that has a lot of love. This is a king that is emotionally mature. And I feel like this is how your divine masculine is showing up with the Chariot. I'm ready to make my choice, and I'm ready to move things forward with you. This karmic situation taught me everything that I need to know and to learn, and I have absolute confidence, and I have clarity about who I am, and I have a deep understanding about where I went wrong, and I feel like I'm in a better place than I've ever been. So I'm glad that I made this choice, and I hope you, Gemini, can see the value of this detour on our journey, because you are my divine feminine. You are the Empress. I have learned to take better care of myself. I've learned to put myself first as a result of you, and I'm just hoping that we can put the past behind us so that we can have this Wheel of Fortune, so that we can finally have what it is we want. Let's see how you're feeling about this person right now. Is this something that you would even be open to? Let's see, Gemini. The moon. You feel like this bridge has been burnt, and you're in the place where I don't think you even know that this is the process taking place with this person of yours. I think you're just aware that they burnt this bridge and that they showed you a side of themselves that you really didn't like, and you don't want that to be a part of your life moving forward. I feel like your divine counterpart feels that they've evolved beyond this moon energy. They're not that person anymore. They needed to go through this process to release that. I feel like that was a devil or a monkey on their back that they needed to release. But you don't know yet. I don't think this person's come to express this yet. 10 of Cups. You are manifesting your happily ever after, your wish fulfillment, and a big part of you still believes that it's with this person. King of Pentacles. This might be a different person. Perhaps you've released the idea that it specifically has to be this King of Cups. You want somebody that can take care of you. I've said that before, and that's what you're manifesting here. I feel like you're probably going to have to make a choice, some of you, between two people. Alright, let's clarify some of this. Okay. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah. You've healed something. You've got the strength. The King of Cups is the strength. This is a strong energy, a strong connection that you have. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, Page of Wands. It's the Page of Poles here in my Lady Brinth deck. The Page of Wands is saying passion. I'm feeling passionate. I'm feeling like this is new. But this is exciting, and this could be everything I want. And then there's the King of Pentacles again. Which, this is the King of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that can take care of you. This is new. You're feeling passionate about it. There's a lot of strength here. This person is strong. It's a strong connection. And this is a king that wants to offer you something stable. This king is in a good place financially. So this is a good match for you where you're feeling guarded, like you don't want to be the one giving all the time. This king is a giver and wants to give to you. Let's take a look at, let's clarify the King of Cups here. What is the King of Cups? What's going on with this King of Cups here with this divine masculine? Okay. Please. The Star. The King of Cups wants to heal this. The King of Cups is healed. This King of Cups, this is not, your divine masculine has grown a lot. This moon energy that was very present in the past, where they were showing up with this very dark side that you had to deal with and you didn't like, they've released that. There's a lot of healing here. You are this person's wish fulfillment, and they are in a better place to offer you what your heart desires. So I feel like this is going to be a tough choice. But it also depends on whether or not the divine masculine can convince you of this. 6 of Pentacles, wanting to give you balance, wanting to reciprocate, to give you equal. Your divine masculine wants equal give and take. We've got the Queen of Feathers. We've got the Queen of Swords. This divine masculine is in a place where they are no longer willing to compromise. They will rather cut something out, even if it hurts, to be able to have this opportunity with you. But they are feeling conflicted. Okay, so this is going to require negotiation for you to know exactly what the dynamic is here, because I've got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is conflicting passions, hoping that you will be okay with certain things, and then also being aware that they will need to make certain compromises in order to be with you. Whether or not you feel like that's what needs to happen for you to move forward, like that's what you want, depends on you. Okay, I don't make the decisions for you. I just want you to know that this person is in a place, this divine masculine is in a place where they recognize that they could have done things differently. So what I'm hearing is, you know, it depends on what someone's preference is. Do you like the idea of being with someone that enjoys having a drink, but if you don't want them to, they will be very happy not to because they know they're doing it for you? Or do you prefer being with someone that doesn't have an enjoyable relationship with alcohol? A bit of a strange analogy, but you know, Spirit shows me these things and I'm going to give it to you because there's a reason why. You can, that this analogy fits in any way. Okay, depends on what you want. But you're in a place where you get to negotiate this. And I feel like somebody new's coming in. So I'm going to look at this King of Pentacles energy that's coming in here. I can see that this divine masculine, it looks like this divine masculine wants to express this with you and see how you respond to it, and hopefully and is hoping that maybe you guys can pick up where you last left off. Okay. But I'm curious about new. What's the new energy coming in? I feel like this new energy is this King of Pentacles that shows up with strength. Okay, this has come through a lot of you finding your own inner strength. This is a strong energy, a strong person, and this King of Pentacles is solid, stable, and wants to offer you that. Okay, so let's see what else. What else is coming through? Let me take this deck. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Okay. For some of, okay, I said, tell me more about the King of Pentacles. The King of Cups comes out again. I can't make this up. This King of Pentacles is either going to make you realize how much you still want this. For some of you, you're going to appreciate the King of Pentacles more after everything you've experienced with this. I feel like it's going to be, you're definitely going to be at a crossroads with this in terms of a decision. It's not going to be an easy decision to make, but it's going to be a clear one for you depending on where you are. We've got the Lovers here. I feel like this divine masculine, your twin flame counterpart, overshadows this connection with this King of Pentacles. And I've got the Lovers here, and this is Spirit saying that if your divine counterpart is not ready to absolutely choose you, because they've learned to put themselves first, to not be codependent or need to be fed, need their ego to be fed in a multitude of ways. If they're not ready to choose you because they've put themselves first, this is going to be challenging moving forward. Twin flame connection in union in the 3D is one that challenges, and if you're not in a place where the two of you are constantly working and processing and communicating and working through that, if you're not in a place where you totally get pulled into what this divine counterpart is doing, and you can pull your energy back and recenter and realign with yourself, you will get lost in the contrast that this connection offers. The Hierophant is wanting to take the relationship to a higher level, is having more wisdom, is wanting to offer this connection commitment, but it's in the reverse. Okay. And so that's why I'm saying it's going to look different for all of you. And I really feel like it's a choice you're going to have to make about, is this really what I want? Or do I want something that is more stable? Because the King of Cups is my divine masculine. It's exciting. It's deep. I love the deep, and we dive deep, and we've always got something new to process and to dive into, and it's exciting and it's overwhelming. But is that good for my nervous system? Is that really what I want? And if the answer is yes, then yes. But if it's not, then I feel like the spirit keeps showing me this Two of Pentacles, where you're going back and forth between this. And that's the clarity that this experience is going to offer you, or force you to get to come to, you know? You don't know what this is the Nine of Swords. This is you not knowing what to do moving forward. And I think that's probably how you're going to feel. The Sun is here. You can see yourself being happy with either. But if you take both people away and you just envision being happy, what sort of relationship matches that and fits that? I've got the Eight of Swords. This is you having mental conflict. And I've got the World. Maybe someone's at a distance, but the World is about you being at a point where you can have everything. And then I've got the Four of Cups, which is where you're making current decisions based on past experiences. And so it's going to take you really clearing out and being present, practicing being present, meditating on being present, getting to that place of alignment with where you are now, to then decide what is it that I want moving forward. I do feel, Gemini, like you're going to have a choice to make for your own happiness. You're going to have a choice to make for your own happiness. And it's not going to be an easy one, because for a long time you've had an idea of what that is. And now you're going to have to look at it with fresh eyes. Okay, so I'm going to look at those of you, their feelings for you. I'm going to go through the different zodiac signs, and I'm going to tell you their feelings for you right now, okay? I'm going to start with Virgo, because that's where we are, Virgo season. Okay, Virgo's feelings for Gemini. Virgo wants to be fair. Virgo wants to offer you the same stability you offer them. Virgo wants equal give and take, and Virgo wants this Three of Pentacles with you. They want to make you a stable offer. They want to offer you stability, a commitment of sorts here, something to build on. Okay, let's move on to Libra. Libra's feelings for Gemini. How does Libra feel about Gemini? Libra's feelings for Gemini. Okay. Libra's feelings for Gemini is death. Libra feels that they want this to close. They don't want, it's next to the Six of Cups upside down. They feel like you've played a huge role in their life. There might be an opportunity for you guys to reconcile. Maybe this is a soulmate connection, but they just don't want it. They prefer if it was just over. Okay. Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about Gemini? How does Scorpio feel about my Gemini? Thank you. Scorpio's feelings for Gemini is the Nine of Wands. Scorpio is done fighting. Scorpio is done trying to prove things. Scorpio wants to be happy, and they feel that you will be a better choice. You're not their usual type, you're not what they usually go for, but you feel right to their soul, to their nervous system, and they're ready for softer days. So they're feeling like the life that they've lived was the journey, the path that they've been on, and the world that they chose to be a part of has been rough, and you are the opposite of that. They're also fully aware of the fact that you've been through a lot and that you can be one another's soft space. They feel a lot of passion for you, okay? So this is passion, just feeling passionate about what you have, what you can offer, and what you can have together. Let's move on to Sag. How's Sagittarius feeling about Gemini? How is Sagittarius feeling about Gemini? Oops. Magician, I've got the Gemini card here. Sagittarius sees you fully, okay? But Sagittarius is feeling a little bit guarded when it comes to you. Not sure that you are in a place where you can offer them something stable. Stability is very important to Sagittarius at this moment. They know that you are a powerful manifestor and you can have whatever you want. They're just not sure that you are their choice. But Sagittarius is trying to manifest that with you at this time. Stability. That's what Sagittarius wants with you. And if that's not what you are ready to offer, then they'd rather not have anything. Okay. Let's move on to Capricorn. How is Capricorn feeling about Gemini right now? Capricorn's feelings for Gemini. Nine of Pentacles. Capricorn feels like you are focused on your money and focused on your stability, and that you are more comfortable being on your own right now. This is a feeling of it's better that you're single kind of thing, and that stability is important, and in order for us to be together you need to have that down first, and that is a very Capricorn thing to do. But there's also the Queen of Wands, so Capricorn is seeing you as very attractive and that you can attract anything you want. They're feeling very drawn to you, they're feeling very attracted to you, but they're making a mental decision here to give you the space to find your own stability first, and then to see if this is something you guys can revisit. Okay, Pisces. Now Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel? How is Aquarius feeling about Gemini right now? Aquarius feelings for Gemini. Page of Cups. They feel like the emotional connection, the feelings are still quite young. There might be an age difference here where they feel like maybe you still need to figure out what it is you want. They keep looking into the cup to see how you feel about them. Aquarius is not sure about your feelings for them. That's what I'm getting. Pisces. Pisces is feeling a lot of passion and wants to express that, wants to take action towards you. Pisces wants to come towards you and experience you and have a lot of fun and express their passion towards you, and to see where that takes you guys. Okay. But for some of you, your Pisces is not even in a place where they can see that it's okay for them to do that. They're sort of reserving and holding back because they feel like you might not appreciate them coming at you with that energy. Okay, let's move on to Aries. Aries feelings for Gemini. Aries feels like you're mysterious. They don't know everything about you. Aries is also not telling you everything. Aries feels like they need to keep some things from you at this point for you to remain interested. I just feel like they're hiding something, or they think you're hiding something, but I feel like it's from them. Taurus. How does Taurus feel about Gemini? Six of Wands, they feel really good about this. They feel like they're really lucky to have met you. They feel like this could be it for them. This could be everything that they wanted with you. And they're feeling really blessed to have the opportunity with you. Gemini, how does Gemini feel about Gemini? You're dealing with a Gemini. Defensive, Page of Swords. They're still figuring things out with you. They feel like you're defensive. I feel like you guys are not on the same page. But they can't let this go. They feel they need to figure it out before they can move on. And at the same time, it's feeling conflicting. They don't have clarity. I feel like this Gemini has been told things about you, or they have judgments that you are serving as a teacher in their life so that they can get past their bias, their judgments, and their prejudice. But I feel like you guys are not on the same page. And it feels like a karmic situation where they have to figure that out and learn that lesson so that they can feel peace. They can't just cut you off. It's almost like they're obsessed with you. And it doesn't really feel good. Not to you. Okay, Gemini, so there's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, comment. I hope you guys do comment. Let me know when it resonates. If you'd like to get a personal reading, Twinflame Coaching, if you'd like to get a reading to see whether or not you are actually with a twin flame, maybe it's just a karmic, maybe it's a soulmate, whatever your connection really is, you're welcome to contact me for clarity. And if you'd like to get spiritual healing, spiritual teaching, coaching, you're welcome to contact me too. My details are below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Have a beautiful day, Gemini. Lots of love. Bye now.